There are so many good things I can say about the pageant industry, and one of them is meeting people for the first time in person after years of being online friends. It's always great to meet fellow fans who share the same passion for beauty as I do. When people ask me, why do I love pageants? I ask them back, why do you like sports? Why do you like Chinese food? Why do you put ketchup on your burger? There is really no logical explanation as to why we like the things that we like. When Tom Vanderbilt, the author of the book entitled You May Also Like, was asked these two questions: what's the point of liking anything? Why do humans as a species have preferences for things in the first place? Vanderbilt replied, taste is just a way of filtering the world, of ordering information. There's no silver bullet theory for explaining anyone's taste. It's always a mixture of exposure, of culture, of a person's personality, and none of these are particularly static or fixed. The nice thing about tastes is that they are subject to change. We can always be reinventing them and reinventing them ourselves a little bit. So when I saw the Miss Universe contestants parade at a hallway at the Atlanta Marriott Marquis Hotel, I was not liking specifically one or two contestants. I was liking all of them. In fact, I was cheering all of them as I call out the names of their countries. And that's another good thing about pageants, is that even though you may never have the chance to visit their countries, you can at least get a taste of their culture from their representative. And this is why selecting the best woman to represent your country goes beyond physical beauty. The soul and spirit of her country should also be reflected in her personality, her intellect, her confidence, and in the way she interacts with others. So, when I saw Miss Colombia, Gabriela Tafur, in person for the first time, I was immediately drawn to her magnetic energy. I had never really liked her, even when she won her national title. I was trying desperately to find a good reason to dislike her, but I couldn't. Seeing her in person, perfectly styled from head to toe, and being worshipped by her legion of supporters, eventually changed my opinion about her. All of a sudden, I liked her. I liked her enough to include her in my top 5 list.
Un saludo a mis colombianos, los quiero, los amo, he sentido el apoyo aquí en Atlanta. Muchas gracias por tanto cariño y nos traemos la tercera corona para Colombia.
Seguro que sí.
Gracias por
Debe venir que yo me tomé foto.
Colombia.
Gracias, felicidades, gracias por tu tiempo.
Wilson.
Gracias por tu tiempo.
This is where the girls rehearse. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, okay, so get it.
They're not here. Where are they? They're probably rehearsing for the prelims right there.
Wow. Amazing. I feel like Willy Wonka. it's about to burst out of the roof. Here's another thing I like about pageants: finding yourself in the same room with people who are just as passionate and excited as you are. The room was full of energy. To quote the opening song from Miss Universe 1996, "The evening is electric, the feeling is electric," seems to hold true of the preliminary show that was held in a ballroom, so small that the chairs were pressed tightly against each other. The guy sitting to my left had a stocky build, and he was oblivious to the fact that he would unintentionally touch me every time he rose to his feet. That certainly was not electric, and neither were the fans violently waving flags and screaming to your ear. Nevertheless, the show was a veritable visual feast, and some of the costumes might as well be stories connected to each other. For example, the plant-based foods on Miss Malaysia's tables could have been harvested by Miss Myanmar, or that one could sip Miss Vietnam's Vietnamese coffee laced with cannabis from Miss Canada's marijuana costume. Wouldn't that be heavenly? Kudos to Miss Korea for maintaining her composure despite an unfortunate headdress malfunction. Another good thing about pageants is chancing upon a former title holder at the hotel lobby and yielding to your request for a brief chat and photo op. Critical beauty.
Critical Beauty?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Riyo, Miss Universe 2007. Thank you for your support and love. I love you.
Thank
Limit in Georgia.
150.
Continue on I-75 North for 1.5 miles.
Oh, we're on HO.
Thank you, Miss GPS Universe. We're going to Georgia. We're going outside of Georgia. We're going outside of Atlanta. Sorry, we almost had a car collision. We have arrived in the beautiful cosmopolitan city of Helen, Georgia. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Helen. Hello.
Sawadika.
Sawadika.
Namaste.
Mabuhay.
Hola.
Mabuhay, Philippines. Hello, people.
Hello, people of the
We
world.
are in the beautiful
of the
town
universe.
of Helen, Georgia, universe.
Gainesville.
Gainesville.
The peachy town. Very, very peachy.
Homo Burger.
And good time.
We're a little global village here, getting along with each other because it's Miss Universe season. You know?
Puerto
You know what I
Rico.
mean, bitches?
And since Miss Universe can't afford to feature Georgia,
We
We're
decided to
going
find
in.
it ourselves.
That's right.
Right in the
Georgia
middle of the
represent.
In the middle of the woods, literally.
the land
Show
of
them the
Emily
woods so they can
Davis.
see where you could potentially die.
Back at the hotel, we saw a throng of Colombian fans waving their country's flag and cheering for their girl. And we were so excited to see Lou Sierra, the pageant's official walking coach, who was loving all the attention she was getting.
Lou, can I interview you for 2 minutes for Missology?
Sure.
We want you tomorrow as a Miss Universe
Thank you so
rehearsal.
much.
You're welcome.
At the media center next to the theater, I saw 3 former Miss USAs, Deshauna Barber from 2016, Olivia Jordan from 2015, and Sarah Rose Summers from 2018. And I bumped into Sierra Burchell, Miss Universe Canada 2016, carrying her baby girl Lily. Sierra thought that I was taking a snapshot of her and Lily, so she posed for the camera for a few seconds. She has the most beautiful blue eyes.
Someone to take me and show me around. Unfortunately, my mother left when I was a little girl, so she would probably be the one to take me. So I have no one to show me that.
Moments after the finals, Miss Puerto Rico Madison Anderson returned to the hotel and was greeted warmly and cheered loudly by Puerto Rican fans. So basically, when the 2 security crew members were too busy guarding the entrance door, no one was paying attention to the exit door. As soon as the exit door opened, I bolted inside and marched into the atrium where the after party was taking place. I walked around with my iPhone, videotaping what was happening inside. I was hoping to see Miss Universe organization president Paula Sugart, with whom I wanted to chat desperately, but she was nowhere to be seen. There were several buffet tables displaying all sorts of food and drinks. I saw several contestants, some wearing their sashes and some not, mingling with the crowd, nibbling on cheese and crackers, and posing for photos. My iPhone rang, and it was Phil, asking where I was. I told him that I crashed the after party and was having the time of my life, mingling with and taking selfies with the girls. Phil asked if I wanted to go out for dinner, and I said yes. I asked him to wait just a few minutes longer and to meet me at the hotel lobby with the other friends.
Mongolia! Congratulations. Good luck.
I took selfies with Albania, Peru, Nigeria, Philippines, Paraguay, Chile, Miss Universe 2013, Gabriela Isler, who is now co-director for Venezuela, and with MEO Vice President of Marketing Sean McLean, who is a very tall man. There is one line in the movie The Wizard of Oz, recited by the Wicked Witch of the West, who says, "Going so soon? I wouldn't hear of it. Why, my little party's just beginning." Well, thank you, Wicked Witch of the West, for asking me to stay longer, but my friends are calling me to join them in our own little party. You know, the kind where you don't have to dress up and where you can be your true self. That's my kind of party.